opened my phone for a second, ended up having Harley Quinn talking. Someone had posted a clip and I was just listening to it. But I closed my phone on that screen, so yeah. Do you think this zone is larger than other zones? Given that... No. I don't know.
Tell me of your travels.
Gold 10. Oof. Sorry, got distracted by my phone. Yeah, it was expensive to fly over here. Tank for the quests give a lot of money. I know, this felt, you know, a fair distance away from the other place. Actually, it's not far. So part of me was wondering if the zones here are just larger. Because it was always a thought in the back of my mind about like how accurate the zone. Apparently, like the zones in WoW are only a summation of what their actual size. Like in the actual lore, the zones are much larger than what we see. What we go through ourselves is summated. So I was just wondering, was this zone large, you know, because of the expectations of the mounts and what people not having to run it on foot, did they make the zone larger than other zones? But I don't know. So I think they have a typical scale. Just I don't know, on some level it seemed, you know, just in that moment, my like thinking about the questing yesterday and the bit I got done and looking at the map. I know it just felt like, you know, a bit more verbose than some maps.
I'm out of range. That's still Richard.
Jesus, that's a ton of
I need to get closer.
XP for just finding a place.
That spell isn't ready. That's still Richard. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. That's still
Here's one of the readings for
that spell isn't ready. Yeah.
Pandaria. There's these scrolls all around the place. And if you get them, you get a little bit of lore and story. And then when you get them all, you can go talk to our master Cho, Lore Walker Cho, and
I can't cast that yet.
he'll tell you a story. Watersmithing. Unlike the fire and heat of the forges of the Pandaria and Mogu, the Ginyu have mastered the art of water forging. They shape stone and metal by using the pressures and currents of water. Originally, they would scavenge for polished stone and materials in the river, developed an eye for the places that would provide. Watersmithing. Unlike the fire and heat forges of the Pandaria and Mogu, the Ginyu have mastered the art of water forging. They shape stone and metal by using the pressures and currents of water. Originally, they would scavenge for polished stone and materials in the river. They developed an eye for the places that would provide the best quality baubles and rocks. Over the ages, they learned to manipulate water through their magics, to craft exceptional edifices of rock and stone that defy rivalry. Their weapons and armor are as hard as any forged steel, and their walls often appear to be constructed without seams. There's a reading where I didn't stutter. Only required to do 2 takes, but still. Frustrated at having to do any more than 1. Yeah, and I figured I should put in a map bit as well. So if someone finds my reading, they can at least find the thing for themselves as well. Though I'm sure there's plenty enough guides from yesteryear of how to do it.
I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready.
Ah, perfect.
It's too far away.
We'll just hurry back to the Pandaren. Not the Ginyu, the Ginyu. Honestly, all I can see is the dudes from Dragon Ball Z. The Ginyu squad, Ginyu force. It's been ages since I've seen that. Remember a friend put on the movie? The recent movie that came out. I can't remember what it's called. It's about the other Saiyan dude. Broly. The Broly movie. Priceless. We still grieve for our fallen brothers. Thank you, Desik. You don't know how much this means to the families of the lost. Alright, Guild XP. A heavy headpiece carved from a single piece of jade. An old gnarled staff carved with words of power and adorned with assorted relics. Silk robes that are covered with runes and symbols, polished smooth by years of prayer. The elder is a water speaker. He speaks to the waters and they answer. You found them? Well, thank the spirits of water. You've saved my tailfin, Desik. Brought back the instruments just in time, Desik. The elder is ready to perform the water speaking ceremony. Our war against Hosen rages without end, and the future of our tribe is uncertain. That's why water speakers has decided to seek wisdom from the waters. Elder Wu Shan is waiting. Please deliver the instruments so they may begin. Look around you. See how the waters bring life. We are grateful for our blessings, and we rejoice in our people. Brought the items for the ceremony. Don't ask why I'm the one with them.
Let us begin. Ancient spirits of water, hear my echo through the silent deeps. Awaken from the great waters beyond. Aid your children in this time of need.
I'm gonna get electrocuted.
I see great darkness looming before you. Everywhere I look, the rivers have dried. There is yet one path, one river that may carry you through these difficult times. Powerful strangers come from across the sea. Seek their strength. Add it to our own.
A great darkness. Could he mean that we must trust these strangers? These alliance, after all?
Like, they have that quest, but then the Ginyu never turn up again. Like, they're not an allied race. They're a proto-allied race. They should have, in some ways, they should have been one of the first to join us, you know? But... then again, I suppose like, they're an allied race to the Alliance, but maybe it makes sense for them not to be a full-fledged allied race, if you get me, because, well, they are quite depleted on numbers, possibly more so than the Draenei. Assault Division, Desik. What do you think it means? I think it's clear that you play some part in it.
I'll be fine.
Royal coughs heavily before speaking. Please, Desik, you need to hear what we've been through. The Alliance needs to hear what we've been through. There may not be much time left.
We had traveled north through the forest for several hours. We stopped when we found a strange fallen tree. What do you suppose happened to this tree, Sully?
Something hit it, sir. It wasn't cut down. Fallen its own.
What's that over there? Some kind of bird?
No, that's a plane. Wait, a plane? That's Amber and Nim's plane. They might be alive after all.
It's taking me a moment to remember how that's the Grand Outland. The monkeys, they attacked. Fought them off, but they'll be back with more. You're well, Agent Kiernan. Now save your energy. We'll fend them off.
Listen up, men. Prepare for a Hosen ambush. Little Lou, keep Amber alive. Sully, try and keep this plane from exploding on us. I'll hold them off as long as I can.
Oh, it's a good thing he's some healing magic.
My swords for battle.
I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready.
Careful, you may use his stronger attack.
I can't cast that. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. Yeah, that's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready. Yeah, I can't cast that yet. cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
General
Can't
Rick.
cast that yet. That spell isn't ready. Yeah, that's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. Yeah.
And I can see why the Hosen may never really join the Horde. The Hosen are
That spell
a
isn't
Hosen.
ready. Yeah, I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's
They're
still
just
recharging.
mad monkeys, you know?
Sully, Little Lou, our plans have changed. We need to transport Amber back to the main camp.
That's not necessary. I'll be coming with you.
You're face down in the plane still. Stop trying to act tough.
Kidding me? You're nearly dead. Look at you.
No, Sully. My injuries will heal. Right now, we need to find the White Pawn.
Wait, what's the White Pawn? I thought we were attacking the Hosen.
Yes, soldier.
And that's how we found Raoul's speech devolved into heavy coughing. The corner of his mouth produces trickle blood.
Raoul, please, save your energy. Sully can tell them what happened next.
What you need?
Yeah, we found Amber. She's alive and all that. But that's where the good news stops. Let's see if I can pick up where old Raoul left off.
You got something that needs fixed?
What?
We were
Needs
still
what?
going
Needs
north
what?
when we stopped near this big old clearing.
All right, agents, listen up.
He considers me an agent.
It grows late.
I
Set
like
up
Little
camp for
Lou.
the night. Sully, do you have an axe?
No, but I can put one together in a pinch. Let's see, do you need a wood cutting axe or a people killing axe?
Wood cutting. Little Lou, use this axe to gather firewood.
Yes, sir.
Sully, investigate those shrines to the west. Look for signs of the White Pawn. Amber, find a good perch and give Sully some covering fire. We'll rendezvous back here.
Aye, aye,
Yes, sir. This way, Sully. I see the perfect spot. I'll hide up here in the shadows. If you run into any trouble, just shine the light on the target.
I don't like Amber
I found
for
an old
one thing that
rifle
happens
stuck in
during
my
this
pocket.
question.
It'd have to do. If I saw anything dangerous, I'd hit it with a light, and Amber's sniper rifle would take care of the rest. I swear, that woman never misses.
Except the time she snipes a random squirrel that she tried to befriend, even though you weren't even lighting it up.
Note to self, don't get on Amber's bad side.
There's like a tint, and it's a very jarring thing here. Like, both look fine, both look grand, but having it like that is
I
obnoxious.
found no sign of Anduin at the southwestern shrine. However, I did find a friendly raccoon who began to follow me. I decided to name him Gizmo. Hey there, little buddy. I'm gonna name you Gizmo. No! Gizmo! Amber, why? I didn't even shine my damn light.
That's why
Shortly
I...
afterwards, another raccoon befriended me. I named him Socks and quickly moved on. Come on, Socks, let's get out of here before you get sniped.
Yeah, like, I don't get that. I was just... So that's why I enjoy the quest in, not that I've gotten to do it, but I enjoy the quest in Dragon House, where you make sure Amber
You know I had a
dies.
Sniper on my side, did you?
She dies in like Legion, off screen, or well, off screen for most people. I think one person gets to acknowledge that quest chain, like one class gets to acknowledge her death. You know, and then in a later on expansion, you have to go back in time to make sure particular events happen. They had to remove one of
I
them.
had a sniper on my side, did
But
you?
one of them that they left in was making sure Amber dies.
Note to self, don't get
So,
on
you know,
Amber's bad side.
in the name of Gizmo, yeah, I accept this. It's not this, is it?
Found nothing in
Oh no,
another
it is.
shrine. No Anduin,
Back to
no
camp.
hosing, nothing. After scouting the 3 shrines, I headed back over to camp. Zox followed along, faithfully.
The one quest they removed was, you know, during here's a dark bit of like. Remember, I was talking about edgy stories in WoW earlier. An edgy story in WoW was like in Warcraft War, is during the Second War. Um, Thank you. I'm talking about war. Give me a sec. During the Second War, Alexstrasza was held prisoner by the Dragon Maw orcs. She was held prisoner by them, and she was forced to breed and produce, you know, new mounts and dragonic troops for the orcs. As in, they had her raped repeatedly. I don't think the other dragon was particularly willing either. That or something else was wrong with it. Could have just been villainous. I'm not sure. I don't. You don't really know much about the other dragon side of things. It's just Alexstrasza was raped. You don't. The other dragon, it gets less of a footnote. So I don't remember, like, was it willing? Was it also being compelled? You know, or was, you know, what was its side of the affair, you know? But, so yeah, that was that was a dark story within it, within the, you know, WoW lore. And during the Dragon Isles, you have to make sure it happens.
Over here.
I returned to find Rel being attacked by Hosen again.
During Dragon Isles, you have to go back in time and make sure the whole Alexstrasza thing happens. They removed it because a lot of people took issue with it, and it seemed especially distasteful during the whole, you know, sexual abuse scandal Blizzard was going through. But it does kind of fit with the Bronze Dragon fight, because they're very rigid about the whole idea of the timeline never being, you know, changed. No matter what happens, it has to play out the same.
Can I help you? How can I help you?
You got
Don't really
something
care
to
about
report?
first aid. I actually mainly like it in WoD because you get to make your own potions. But I'm an alchemist, so I'll be able to make my own potions that way. So now you know why old Rel's all beat up. You detect a change in his facial expression and he turns away. Is he crying?
I get the right tool for the job.
What's your report,
I don't
Agent?
think I can handle the next part. Little Lou.
No, we
Tell
didn't
him
find the
what
white
happened
pawn. No, I
next.
can't tell you what the white pawn is. I already know. Rel told me repeatedly. he was very free about it. I guess you might not have clearance. You, him. Then again, you're kind of separate chains of command. He's military. He's an admiral. You're spy. You're kind of separate chains of command, but you've been seconded to him. So yeah.
Don't worry about me.
I kind of wish we could just like say, like, yeah, I know. You know, wish we had that conversational option. Like Raul told me repeatedly, he wouldn't stop telling me.
Hello.
I can tell you what happened next. Continue north into the forest.
Go with the waters. Rel survived the attack, but he wasn't doing very well.
Rel's condition is worsening. We must stop to rest again.
If only Mishka was here, she'd fix him up in no time.
Fellow agents, this is a Pandaran hut. The Pandaran are allies.
Good thinking, little Lou. Go find out who lives here. Take Sully with you.
And socks?
Yes, and the raccoon. I'll watch over our commander.
The sign out front was not very welcoming.
No sign is gonna stop me and my best pal Socks.
The lawn was littered with small jade statues. They seemed almost lifelike. One
This person
statue in
sure has
particular
lots of
stood out.
statues.
I had never seen a creature like this.
Now wait a darn minute, is that an orc? Is the horde here too?
After inspecting the statues, we saw a female Pandaran emerge from the house.
Oh my, what a striking pose you have.
One, two. Yes, little children. Think this I did use console port for the first half of my like this part of the remix, yeah? Because this UI is completely new to me. I like it, but it is new to me. Did they do it up fresh, or did I just blank it? Yes, little children, can you help us? Our friend is
Oh,
injured.
now look at this, dear. A Jinnu and... what is that? Some sort of beard sprite?
I'm a dwarf, ma'am. Can we borrow some food?
The beard sprite will make an excellent addition to my family.
What in blazes are you talking about?
I finally understood what was going on, but I was a second too late. Sully, those aren't statues on her lawn. She wants to turn you into jade.
Socks! No! Run, little Lou! Run away before she gets you too!
I was a little distracted during that cutscene, but yeah, I kind of just blanked out there. I'm stopping and starting too much. Fucking hell. But yeah, let's
They
move on.
call me Little Lou.
What I was just gonna say was, like, I have actually no issue with that cut. I have no issue with that cutscene. Except they could have tightened it up more. It was like, it's like, she's trying to turn you into jade, and he continues to stand there. It just needed to be a little, like, you know, snappier. Like, as he's saying it, she ends up firing the blast. The socks got in the raccoon got in the way. You know, it's to be a little more snappy. But, yeah. Like, I'm always complaining and whatnot, but it's just like, eh. Like, shave a few seconds off and it's sorted. Luckily, we all made it out alive. Well, all of us except for socks.
May
The
your
loss of the
waters
raccoon is the
never
least of our
dry.
worries. Our biggest concern is that petrified orc, and what its presence means. I can tell you the rest of the story. Reporting for duty.
Final leg of our journey took us west to our chosen village, set up in a small camp in the mountains outside of their line of sight.
We made camp in the mountains. Little Lou watched over Rel.
Kill some hosen today, Amber.
As you wish, Commander. I walked up to the top of the mountain and took hold of my sniper rifle.
It's a musket.
I found Sully waiting outside the village's entrance. Straining my eyes, I could just barely read his lips as he said,
Shoot all the guards so I can move ahead.
They're not the most observant. That the UI is a bit in the way.
Nice work back there. One more time. Got these monkeys some presents. Try not to blow me up, Amber.
Sully planted some explosive barrels for me to shoot.
This one's for beating up Amber. This one's for beating up Rail. And this one is for Gizmo and Socks, you bastards!
Blame misattribution. Starts fucking dancing.
Nothing to see here.
Plant that.
Let's keep
Plant
going.
the barrel in Amber's bunk. Also, you missed that other tent. There you go.
I see a horde crate. Cover me! I'm going out in the open. You got something that needs fixing? What you need?
Ah, he's got a fair bit of health. Maybe he shouldn't be a spy and be a tank.
You got something to report?
Because I think out of like raw hit bar, he could take a bit.
Just as I suspected, the Horde is here, in Pandaria. And they
We know.
The Hosen. We need to bring this information back to Pearlfin Village, but not before shooting a few orcs in the head.
God, I think these orcs are more vacuous than the Hosen.
Here I come, Amber.
Shot them a few times and just kept standing there.
Aim true.
So there you have it. We didn't find the white ball, but it came back with intel that could be. We came back with intel that could be of even greater importance to the lands. We're about with the Hosen and arming them as we speak. They and their monkey army now outnumber us 30 to 1.